Oh, we already on. Damn, fam. What's up, fam? What's up, fam? It's your boy Unc No Punk. Unc No Punk with another short one just for you. Bud of the day. Bud of the day. Blackout. Blackout, fam. Pick up that strain. It's a good strain, fam. Anyway, fam, this little short one's going to be about a question I was asked. Dude said, why you never make no videos about the booty warrior? About the booty warrior. I was like, I said, I really don't know. I really don't know. But I've seen the so-called booty warrior videos and stuff there on his page there with hustle spirit, something like that. And I watch a couple things of him, right? I don't see him like always because I'm not I don't follow him, put it that way. I don't follow him. But he's very entertaining, he's very funny, you know what I'm saying? It's good to watch him, you know, you want to laugh, you know. He's good to watch your after work blunt, you come home and click him on and get some laughs or some shit like that, right? But before it's all that booty warrior stuff, I don't know where the warrior part comes from. I don't know. He says he teared things up inside the prison since he was 15 years old. He say he's a tear toilets out, the sinks down. He said they had to build a special Hannibal Lecter cell for him and all this stuff. Yeah. I hear that there. Maybe so. I don't know. I'm not gonna say nothing about his gangster inside the prison system. But booty warrior, I don't think his name should be called the booty warrior. I think he's a booty freak. He's a freak. You know, that's what he is. You know, look at him. You know what I'm saying? Real recognized real. Dude is he's a freak. You know, look at his eyes. They look like someone held them down, and some homeless people held him down, and they all urinated in his eyes. That's which is all yellow. Like he got jaundice, some goddamn shit. You know, eyelashes all goddamn white and everything. He looks, I don't know, like they look a little rough. You know what I'm saying? For him talking about that warrior stuff, you know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, you was a boy too. He was so-called, you call a boy. He's a boy. Now listen, this dude there. I heard him say one time that he used to smuggle tobacco in, right? So as he talking, he said he's 16-ounce bottles with tobacco in them. 16-ounce bottles. He say he shoves up his rear end, fam. You know what I'm saying? Called boofing. Boofing is here from one prison to a next goddamn prison. Who can do something like that? A 16-ounce bottle is bigger than this goddamn glass here, filled with tobacco there and shoved up between your butt cheeks. No normal person could do something like that, fam. He must be experienced. The cheeks must have been loose and beaten up, you know what I'm saying? Like his was, you know what I'm saying? For him to stuff 16-ounce bottle there with tobacco in his butt, you try to say that he's the booty warrior? Shit. Now he's getting tearing them cheeks up in there. He was giving it. You know what I'm saying? He said he was giving it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, he said, what did he do to he got married there. I saw last night, matter of fact, he got married in prison and they had a honeymoon. So for 1 week, they had a job in the kitchen. They won't let them work in the kitchen. They have a little place where they could picnic at and be lovey-dovey. Be lovey-dovey. That's the warrior shit there. Some dudes say he's dressed as female, like a female there, and call himself Lady Dynamite, fam. Lady Dynamite. Who do things like that? You know what I'm saying? Of course, there's booty pants in prison. You might know a few. It might be in your family. You know what I'm saying? Who might take some cheeks, or finesse someone out the cheeks, make them get in debt. Just do the trickery on them, right? For their cheeks. But him, dressing up, he says dress up like a lady and go in the yard. Who do things like that? This dude's goddamn, he's fucking sick, fam. He's sick, yeah, he's goddamn sick. It's good and funny to listen to these stories, but it's the reality that shit's like, damn, I feel sorry for him. You know, from 15 years old, since he's racist as prison up there, with Kentucky and shit there. Man, I thought shit he done been through. You know what I'm saying? For him to boof and stuff, did they take him? Did the white boys out there take him and made him that way? It's a wild. That's what someone need to answer that question there. How do you become sweet? You know what I'm saying? Okay, I understand that he said I never had a woman and stuff like that, but still, you gonna walk around, you wanna, get your cheeks snatched up and shit like that because you had no woman. That's not no kind of excuse for that shit there, fam. No, it's not. But I tell you like this here. This guy's very entertaining, you know what I'm saying? Probably a good person too. I'm not saying he's a bad guy, but he's still a goddamn freak. He's a goddamn freak, you know what I'm saying? He is what he is. He's institutionalized. 40 years. He just can't come out the goddamn streets now and want a woman and relate to a woman. He said he got married. I'm sure that was some kind of dysfunctional woman, put that way. It was no kind of regular woman with a steady 9 to 5, or he's old now, or she worked a good job, she's retired now, some woman. It's some kind of dysfunctional shit, you know. Maybe got some drugs, alcohol, you know what I'm saying, little psychiatric problems and some kind of crazy shit. That's some shit I believe. I don't know, fam. I'm not saying I hope not. But who would marry him with their right mind? A woman knowing all this stuff about him, or that she did not know? And how can he come out of 40 years in the goddamn behind the wall and come on all of a sudden, quick, fast, and be in touch with a woman? Nah, I don't believe that shit did. He is what he is, you know what I'm saying? He like dudes, you know what I'm saying? He even said he ate groceries in prison. Goddamn. Come on, what the fuck is this here, huh? No, he's eating groceries, eating dudes' booty cheeks inside there, you know what I'm saying? Boofing 16-ounce bottles in his butt cheeks. Getting married and all this goddamn shit. I know a lot of people who got jail. I don't know who did 40 years. I don't know who did 4 years. The dudes I know, I 20 and they 20s and 26 years old. That's the most I know. You know what I'm saying? And I don't hear never come with no kind of crazy ass stories like the way this dude talk about. Like it's this is what it is. You know, I was 15 years old. I dressed like a girl. Walked in the yard. I married some dude in the yard. Get the fuck out. I ain't no goddamn boy. He's a goddamn freak, fam. But like I say, when you drop a goddamn video out, I don't want to see it though. But I'm gonna start tuning more into him. Like I say, he's probably not a bad guy. Just the shit he done been through. That makes you feel sorry for him. Like, goddamn, you know what I'm saying, fam? Just imagine, that's just wondering. There's 1,000 more fleeces out there who've been locked up as little kids who never had a girlfriend, no touched a woman, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever seen this movie called, God, what's the name of this goddamn movie? It was with Q-Tip in there. Q-Tip was in where he was inside of jail. He was first time, some shit like that, he's locked in jail. And his homie from the street there, who he ain't seen maybe 4 or 5 years, was locked up inside juvenile home or whatever, now in jail. He comes and he sees him. So his friends never had a girlfriend before. Tried to get close to Q-Tip by sitting on a bunk. They're talking. He started getting close to us. I was like, what are you getting so close to one? I was watching before he did it. They made a move. Also, tried to kiss Q-Tip, fam. I was like, damn. And he said, man, I never had a girl. Like, that's his excuse. You know, his excuse for doing that shit there. James Fleece, fam. There's 1,000 more goddamn, or maybe more, maybe 10,000 these Fleece dudes walk around here, you know what I'm saying? Messing with girls, going both ways inside these goddamn prison systems. Why? Because they know nothing else. They were taught, fam. And how were they taught? They probably was forced. Most likely forced, you know what I'm saying? Broken into, you know what I'm saying? Turned out. You know what I'm saying? Was Fleece turned out? Ask me, so you need to ask. You can probably say, no, turned out. I was 50 years old, beating up bullets, this and that. I don't hear that shit. You're a 15-year-old kid. You ain't put too much goddamn menaces inside some goddamn prison system, especially with some goddamn place in Kentucky was full of Aryan brothers and shit like that. Using one little 15-year-old kid. You know, if one 15-year-old kid, you think you're going to reign your terror throughout these dudes, and y'all believe that shit. I ain't say he ain't win fizz. I'm sure he did win fizz. See, look like he'll go fizz, but you 15 years old. Anything can happen, fam. Anyway, I'm a little short about the so-called booty warrior, you know what I'm saying? The dude that put 16-ounce bottles in his butt cheeks, married men on the yard, dressed up and called himself Lady Dynamite. Yeah, that dude. And I'm my fam. Peace.